This small flying device worries Hamid Khan.
Number one is, as we all see, the expanding and escalation militarization of local law enforcement agencies.
A Pakistani immigrant, Khan is organizing efforts to oppose drone use by law enforcement because he feels there's too much racism in the U.S.
So I think it was imperative for me as an individual and as a part of an immigrant community that, you know, what true values in the United States do I really learn? And the true values came from building a culture of resistance.
The resistance comes in the form of speaking out and a petition opposing local law enforcement's use of drones. The police want to start a pilot program like the Sheriff's Department has for an unmanned aircraft system, or UAS. Jack Ewell of the Sheriff's Department says the UAS acts as an extra pair of eyes for them.
It allows us to get a view of a particular situation that's too dangerous to immediately put a human into. We could send this device up to the car and look right in and see, okay, yes, he does have a gun, so we're not going to approach. We're going to use other tactics to safely solve the problem, or vice versa.
LAPD says it will only use this technology in tactical situations.
I can tell you that this department has absolutely no intention of weaponizing the UAS. In fact, the ones that we're going to make sure that it doesn't have the capability of being weaponized.
Some residents support drone use.
There's a lot of bad guys out there, so you got to keep the good guys safe.
I think in certain situations they do need the drones.
But others distrust law enforcement and oppose the technology.
I think the drone would just be a new way of seeing what me and people like me are doing that are not doing anything.
There are a lot of folks out there, for whatever reason, have some distrust in terms of what our motive is behind the use of this. And I think it's incumbent upon us to try to allay those trusts and those concerns, and that is exactly why we're having these series of community meetings.
While this may be a challenge, Ewell says having strict guidelines and showing positive results of the trial drone program will help gain the public's trust. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News, Los Angeles.